Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Istanbul, Türkiye. This is the FIBA Women's Basketball World Cup qualifying tournaments. It's Hungary taking on Argentina. Followed by Canada against Japan at 5:30 local time, and then Türkiye against Australia, unbeaten and already in the FIBA Women's Basketball World Cup. Here are the standings after 3 game days. Australia up at the top, Türkiye at 2-1, as well as Canada, then Hungary at 1-2, Argentina at 1-2, and Japan down the bottom at 0-3, but still with a chance to qualify. Well, I'm Jeff Taylor, joined by Shona Thorburn once again. And Shona, it's pretty clear Argentina, they will qualify if they win this game against Hungary and Canada beat Japan, and if Türkiye beat Australia. It's even easier for Hungary if they win, because they'll qualify with the winner of Argentina if Canada beat Japan. And I think, you know, judging on results so far, you'd have to say Canada would be favorites going up against the Japanese. However, both these teams could be out of contention if things don't go their way. If Argentina lose to Hungary and Canada beat Japan, and if Turkey beat Australia, they're out, and Hungary will be out of contention if they lose to Argentina, and if Canada beat Japan, and if Turkey beat Australia. So
yeah,
we're doing the math. We still think that at this group in Istanbul, it's going to go to the last day.
Yeah, absolutely. You said it exactly. I mean, the biggest thing is, win, you put yourselves in a good position. Lose, you still have a chance. We've said it from the start. We're going to go down to game day 5. But either way, whoever wins here today in this game are going to have to wait until the rest of the... They won't know until 10:30 at night, 10:15 at night, because they have to wait and see what happens in the rest of the games. I do think either way, if it's Argentina or if it's Hungary, it's just going to put them in that better of a spot coming game day 5. We know we have an off day tomorrow, and everyone will be rested. I don't know, relaxed is the right word, but they will be rested and prepared for that final game day on game day 5. So you need a win, and both these teams need to bounce back, in my opinion, after tough days yesterday.
Okay, well, the teams, Argentina and Hungary, are on the court for the national anthems.
The national anthem of Hungary. Ladies and gentlemen, the referees for the game.
Ugovoji and his counterpart from Australia, Gregorio Martinez, shake hands, and the players as well. And I think one thing that we can safely say is that we don't know what we're going to get out of these teams. They can come out and play great, or they can come out and play not so great. I certainly lost a lot of hope for Argentina the way they performed yesterday, but you know what? It's one day to the next. You just never know. Julio Nayafrail from Panama, the crew chief, Wissam Zain from Syria on the left, and Wissam Zain, and Nicola Zivieri from Brazil on the right. And would you agree with that, Shona?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I was shocked by the loss of Argentina yesterday to Canada. And these starting five, they're going to have a better starting five.
Yeah, they need more from Florencia Chagas. Saravi is in the starting five. Guana is there as well with Barani, Greter, Siciliano, Martinez, Ravioli, Cabrera, Mongo, Gintinete, and Macarena D'Urso, who I don't think is going to play again for Coach Martinez, who it was so bad yesterday for Argentina. You could just see almost he stopped coaching because there was no hope. I mean, it just wasn't going to happen.
Yeah.
And yet, you know, I find him to be a great coach. I mean, he's got his team ready to play, but ultimately the players have to take accountability. Deborah Dubé, Nina Aho back in the starting five today. Agnes Torok, Dorka Juhas, and Rika Lalic with Takash Kish now coming off the bench, done by Josefovitz, everybody else. Dorka Juhas had, I didn't think it was possible she would only have one point after her first game.
Absolutely, 35 points on game day one. Coach Fogy going with a different lineup, and I think this is because of how small of a lineup Argentina starts with.
So he thinks that it's better to compete in terms of like pace.
Yeah, you know, I mean, you look at Burani and Guana. That's a tough matchup for Takash Kish just with her height. Then again, it's offensively, I think it's an advantage. But I think right now Coach Fogy is thinking about defense, and he wants to go with a shorter lineup. I mean, Torok's done a good job. She's fought hard. She's just undersized for the position that she plays. But maybe this is a perfect team for her to go up against. Again, Argentina, I mean, they need to bounce back. This is a team that lost to Canada yesterday, big. And I mean, what, 9 months ago they played at the FIBA AmeriCup and only lost by 1 point at the buzzer to Canada. Granted, in that bronze medal game.
Although you could argue this Canada team might be a little bit better, but
I think that's a very good argument, not a little argument. I think, they should be better, and they are better. But I'm still surprised because I felt like they didn't even compete and fight, which is
un-Argentinian.
Very un-Argentinian.
It's in their DNA.
It is in their DNA. That's how they've won games before.
And that was even something that Coach Martinez said. He's like, I was disappointed by the effort today, essentially. He didn't use the word effort, but you could understand. So Siciliana's mother is in her seat in the middle there.
I think Chagas' family is here as well.
Yeah, Chagas. She needs to bounce back after a tough day. Good afternoon, everybody. It's Sunday in Istanbul, the city where East meets West. Always a pleasure to be in this wonderful place. It's Hungary taking on Argentina. World Cup spots still on the line for these teams. Deborah Dubé gets it over to Aho and makes a silk purse out of a sow's ear.
Nice defensive possession there by Argentina, but Aho, good clock awareness, gets it up in time, feet were set, and nothing but net.
Greter drives deep back outside to Barani, who didn't play a lot yesterday as much as she, because I think the writing was on the wall. They were going to save for this game.
You know, not that technically they will be celebrating.
Ooh. from nothing but net to air ball, and then Argentina hold firm, and Gretter looking at the referee to say, blow the whistle. Here is Chagas from the corner. Look out! That's a good sign for her.
Great sign. Argentina, obviously, they already have a win over the home team on game day 2.
Rika Lelick, and Juhas with and coming over the back foul. Shake of the head. Watch this again. Here she is. Well, she did kind of clear out a little bit. It's always.
I think Burani does a very good job of, one, she's always going to fight. She's going to put her body on you, and she does give up quite a few centimeters, inches to her matchups normally. So
Chagas doing a nice job of absorbing the contact, and that is a great sign. It's just like the first game against Australia for Chagas. She started well.
I think they need to get the ball into Juhas.
Torok launches it from a downtown, rims out, and Lelick gets it back to Torok. And Torok again misses.
Yeah, I think a little bit too much outside shooting from three-point range for Hungary, especially when you have a player like Dorka Juhas.
I think Lelick got away with a shirt grab there. Saravia falls down. Gretter has it. It's time for the Magician to go to work. And she gets a foul right at the end of the shot clock. I suppose if you have a player, yep, it was Dubé reaching in, going for the steal. If you want a player in that situation to have that foul, or to have that ball, yeah, it's Gretter.
Well, she's the veteran, she's the leader, has been for a very long time now. Played her first competition back in 2011.
Would you say
They beat Canada in 2011.
Would you say she's better now than she's ever been? Because she
I
certainly.
don't know, 2017.
She hasn't lost a step.
AmeriCup. I don't think she's lost a step. I think, you know, 2018 World Cup, the last World Cup that they played in, she was scoring a little bit more, I would say.
And Barani called for the body on Juhas.
Number 23, Victoria.
Watch this pass.
Shot clock set to 14 seconds.
Was it on Guana? Yeah, it was on Guana. Juhas back out. Turn around. There she is.
Yeah.
That's more like the Dorka that we watched in that opening game.
And that's what I mean. I think they need to get the ball to her more in those kind of situations and just let her go to work and see how Argentina are going to defend it.
And there is Gretter.
Well, she wasn't making those shots against Canada yesterday when they were going under the screens.
Dorka again. She will be disappointed not to make that one. Shot clock down to 6. Gretter. Wow, where was she throwing that? And again, the second time in a row, Hungary foul late in the shot clock.
Unnecessary.
This one's even worse.
Yeah, I agree. Especially with the shot clock winding down. It wasn't a great pass by Gretter. And then.
Shot clock set to 14 seconds.
Why? And Aho's more experienced than that. That's not what you expect from her.
Chagas from deep. Lelick. Gosh, how long did it did it take Argentina to score yesterday in that first quarter? They've already got 9 points. Aho draws the foul on Barani.
Yeah, you said it. That game yesterday, it was what, a 17-0 run in the first quarter for Canada.
Just making just even the slightest of memory from that game just sends a chill down my spine. Much better today. Nina Aho goes to the line. Sinks to first. There's the Hungarian fan. And almost a turnover by Chagas. There are other Hungarian fans here, but he's the loudest.
He is.
Barani.
A rare forced shot, but Barani has not had a lot of looks early in the first 5 minutes of this game.
Torok. Good job. Saravia knocking it over to Greder. Feels to me like the longer the game goes on and it's close, the more it favors Argentina. Hungary need to get on top here early. I don't think they want to play with fire, so to speak.
I mean,
Takash Kish coming in for Gorka Juhas.
This is game day 4, so we've already seen lots of basketball, 9 games of basketball. And I would say in the majority of those 9 games, we have had a lot of back and forth, especially in fourth quarters. I feel like the games have really been, we've had a lot of lead changes. Even you know, second-ranked team in the world, Australia, has, say, played with some teams, or teams have played with them. They are the only team 3-0 in this competition.
Turner, Yvonne Turner not starting, but getting off the bench to come into the game. Anna Vargas as well.
This is, you know, Takash Kish just a little too handsy. Can't have 2 hands on a penetrator. And what is more concerning about this, it's not the one personal foul by Takash Kish. It's the fact that Hungary, we have 5 minutes left, and Hungary are going to put Argentina at the line. They have shown that they have not been able to defend Argentina in the first 5 minutes and have had to foul, though we questioned some of their fouls.
Argentina shooting 74.4% from the line in this tournament, so it's definitely a place where they like to be, and she makes both.
They do go around 14 times a game, so, you know, 14 times, it's not a big amount, but imagine they get to go more than that now because we've already seen them at the line. If you're giving a team 14, 15 points at the free throw line, at the end of the day, it's hard to make that up.
Varga down low to Takash Kish, is knocked away. Greder explodes down the court, misses the layup. Incredible. Then she chases back, knocks it away. Argentina's scrambling for the basketball. Get it? Can you believe it?
This is the kind of fight that Argentina were missing yesterday against Canada. And already we see a different team.
And it has to be a little worrying if you're a Hungarian fan. Chagas drives in, misses the layup.
Nice cut off of the penetration, and missed opportunity there for Argentina. And right now, Hungary, to me, look fatigued, more so than Argentina. Don't forget, this is the second game of a back-to-back. This is the 4th game in 5 days for both these teams. Hungary beating Canada on game day 1, and that Canada team, you and I were worried about how they were going to perform.
Yeah. Lelik drives in, Takash Kish, and again another miss.
To make those, yeah.
And Volgi stands up. Got to be worrying. He's going to bring in Dumbai. You got Yvonne Turner in the game, hoping to turn things around.
Well, she did a good job for them coming off the bench. in their win against Türkiye.
Nice bounce pass, and look at that. They get to Mungo, and she misses a layup. And both teams kind of struggling around the basket in the lane. Turner steps up. That's a 2. Doesn't go. And a foul called on Mungo.
Yeah, Mungo trying to box out Takashkish. But so we see Takashkish miss an easy 2-point shot underneath the basket. The possession before, she turned it over because she brought the ball down and tried to dribble. You know, these are things when you're playing against smaller teams, you need to keep the ball high. Takashkish, there's no reason she should be missing those kind of shots.
And Dubé knocks one down. Well, Mungo's been able to knock down 3s in each game for Argentina. Chaga's beautiful bounce pass, Cabrera. Argentina usually going to make the good passes. It just depends whether or not they're going to make the shot. Yeah.
And this is a sign of an Argentinian team that, you know, we talked about. I think Martinez is a good coach.
Bye knocks down the 3. Makes it a 1-point game.
And yeah, Argentina maybe just missing a little bit of athleticism, a little bit of bench depth, and maybe a little less talented than some other players individually. But as far as team basketball, they know how to play.
Von Turner put that off the underside of the backboard, but Varga gets it. She misses. Takashkish comes down with the basketball. Both teams scrambling. Nice pass, Turner to Takashkish, and the hands from Mungo.
It's going to be her second. Almost has to use the foul instead of allowing the easy basket. But 2 fouls already in the first quarter for Mungo. Let's see if Coach Martinez decides to leave her in.
It's really a case as Duel comes in. It feels like Hungary are getting great shots right at the basket. They're just not making them. If they start getting fouled or start making their shots, this can be a different game. Chagas takes a seat. Flor Martinez comes into the game. Keep an eye on Duel. She comes in, I think, pretty early for her. She usually waits. They wait. Oh boy, Takashkish can't get the first one. She's the captain.
She is the captain. She's one of the most experienced players. I think for me, what was it, the 2023 Eurobasket, Jeff, that we did was one of the best tournaments I have ever seen her play. Yeah, there it was in Slovenia.
Gretter. Duel left open. And Martinez knocking it away. Takashkish gets it. Oh, look at that. Gretter.
She took a hard, I think it was a knee to the thigh. Hopefully it's not anything more serious than that.
She got there just in time to hit it.
It's a smart move by Gretter, just trying to tip the ball into the front court for her. And Turner's going to be called for the foul, but Gretter is definitely slow coming up. She is up, and I'm not sure.
Look at it right there.
Yeah. I think it was more of like a dead leg.
Here it is. See it again.
Yeah, so she got hit by the shoe of Turner to the side of her leg. So I think it's more of an issue of, you know, kind of getting hit in the muscle than actually injuring her knee.
Wish we could hear them, but I don't know why they would be reviewing this as a...
I think if they want to maybe upgrade it. But for me, it was 2 players going for a loose ball.
Yeah. So it wasn't done by, it was Turner. No, it's just literally her kneecap hitting the shoe of Turner. Turner didn't do anything wrong. Unless they're looking for something else. Ready again.
I mean, the good news is, as we watch this review.
Are they looking to see who the ball goes off of here?
No, I don't think so. I think they're looking to see.
They called the foul?
Yeah, they called a foul.
Okay.
I think they're looking to see if they can upgrade it. And if maybe there was a Hungarian player behind the action as well.
Okay, well, I can't wait to see this.
The referee's decision.
Let's see what the motion is.
Yeah.
Okay, so they were looking at the possible upgrade, but they do not.
Yep.
Things as it is. A normal foul.
But they were over the limit in fouls. But they're not getting free throws.
No, because it's an offensive foul.
Right. Because if they upgrade it, they get 2 free throws and possession. That's why that's
Right.
a big call, but I never thought it was anything close to an unsportsmanlike. Knotted at 13. And Siciliano puts Argentina back in front, and Mom's happy on sitting courtside. Don't buy. They guard her. Takash Kish. Don't buy again. Back down low to Takash Kish. She goes out to Dul. Dul gets swatted by Mungo.
Mongo taking a chance with her 2 fouls.
She was.
Cabrera not wearing a face mask. She took a nice hit to the nose yesterday. Doesn't seem to have much bruising.
It
Or
was a
playing
smack.
less aggressive, yeah.
Siciliano's already knocked down one. She's going to drive in, and her pass goes off the underside of the backboard. Trying to keep up with Turner, who's pretty quick.
No fouls to give.
Takash Kish gets in. Oh, this is another one, gets it back. Shot clock winding down. Yvonne Turner has it knocked away. And, well, you can see Argentina working a lot harder than yesterday. And you can also see Hungary kind of struggling. It's 16-13, Argentina on top at the end of one.
I mean, I think take a quick look at the statistics. Only 17% from 2-point range for Hungary. In my opinion, it's not normal that Takash Kish has come up with 5 offensive rebounds, but only has 1 single point. She's had a couple opportunities to score, and she's missed easy shots that if Hungary want to win, she can't miss those kind of shots. That's just the way it goes. I think she needs to have, I don't know what it is, I don't know if she's nervous, but more focus on just putting the ball in the hoop. She's done it millions of times in her career. She is way too talented to only have a single point with 5 offensive rebounds. Well, you mentioned it.
Maybe UHAS as well.
Yeah, I mean, I think UHAS hasn't got as many touches as I think she deserves. You know, she only played about 5 minutes in that first. Does have 2 points. She is 1 of 3. Get the ball inside. They're not going to shoot if they're double, triple teamed. They're too smart, too intelligent. They're going to kick the ball out and find the open player. But for me, the offense needs to go through Hungary's bigs, and then that's going to open up the guard play after. Argentina, on the other hand, again, night and day, in my opinion, from how they played yesterday. And yeah, okay, they're scoring, but
Scan the QR code to get the Courtside 1891 app, or log in via the web to watch live streams and extended highlights of FIBA competitions.
yeah, just going back to Argentina, it's, for me, what's most impressive about this Argentinian team in the first 10 minutes, which what we did not see yesterday against Canada is they're fighting, they're battling. They are here, they know what's on the line, not that Hungary don't.
The E word.
Yeah. It's effort, and they have put 110% effort in 10 minutes. Can they do it for 40 minutes? Well, we'll find out.
And offensive foul, Cabrera. Good defense for Hungary. Maybe good saleswoman.
Turner did a good job. Well, she had her feet set and she took it straight in the chest, maybe sold it a little bit. But Cabrera having to check out because she also has 2 fouls. So her and Mongo with 2 fouls each. And you and I have been really impressed with Cabrera's play coming in off the bench for Argentina.
Yeah, she has been good, and Dumbai missing from deep. And right now, Hungary are not getting opportunities that they would normally like. You know, when you talk about their option 1, option 2,
right.
option 3, it seems like they're going to option 5 or option 6, not even trying option 1. Barani for 3. Shake of the head from Martinez on the bench. Vargas gets it down low. Dorka Juhas falls down. Chagas in the open floor. Will she get the bounce pass to Guana? Yes, she will. And then Guana takes her time and makes it. And I think your point about tiredness for Hungary does.
You see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially with the Juhases and Takashikishis, the bigs.
Juhases?
Of the world. Here she is. Oh, and a charge. Dorka Juhas.
Well, the thing is, if they're going to call a similar call against Yvonne Turner taking the charge, it was very similar to what Cabrera did when Yvonne Turner was defending her.
Good
so
point.
there, Barani, it's the exact same play. But that kind of situation, I think she can work a little bit harder before she receives the ball to catch it inside the key. Don't even need a dribble, just turn around and shoot over her.
This would seem to me to be the perfect game for duel for Hungary, because she's going to be the one that's still going to have fitness and be able to compete against this hard-working Argentina team. Guana gets in, another one, and this is her brightest game so far. Guana answering the call for Argentina, taking the lead up to 7.
Well, Coach Volge hasn't used a timeout yet in this first half.
Lalick, and there's another player that, despite maybe being a little tired, she needs to like gut it out.
Yeah, I mean, you have a day off tomorrow, and this game, both team knows, could potentially mean so much at the end of today, but also on game day 5.
Chagas from deep, another one. Chagas on fire.
Well, Coach Volge has to call a timeout as Argentina now pushing their lead to 8 after that 3-point shot by Chagas, who has 8 points already.
A game high for Chagas after a nightmarish performance on game day 3.
Well, everyone had a nightmarish performance by Argentina.
So let's go down to the bench.
Szerintem jobb az, hogyha idejön, és abból mész be, és hogy kell, akkor kicsit nyitjuk ki. Jó? Rá vagyunk feszülve, mindenkit beadjuk, oké, ki be, ugyanúgy, csak játékokból. Piszport jó volt, mert lendületből mentünk rá a 2-2-re. Ez is jó lesz, meg a betörés is jó lesz. Oké, five side-ot megkap. Ha rövidet akarsz támadni, five side. Leválasztom, és abból meglátjuk, hogy mi lesz, és abból hopp, nézd ki, és abból ugyanúgy lehet folytatni még egy 2-2-re. közelebb kell kicsit jönni. Éhezik, ez nem dobott ilyen hármas, ha bedobta, kicsit közelebb kell jönni. 2-3.
I think right now, Hungary, yeah, they need to do stuff. They need to be more aggressive defensively. I think, you know, Argentina outworking them on the offensive end, and again, maybe that has to do with tiredness, but right now, offensively, 15 points. Hungary, way too much talent on their team to only have 15 points after 12 and a half minutes of basketball against Argentina.
Yeah, 100%. I think anybody that would be checking the scores and saw this one would be, huh? After knowing what happened yesterday with Argentina, but it is a Jekyll and Hyde team. They were definitely they were Hyde yesterday. Back to Dr. Jekyll today. Into Varga.
It's just the amount of shots like that they have missed. You can't miss those at this level and expect to participate in a FIBA Basketball World Cup.
Yeah, that's what it boils down to.
And now it's been multiple players. Uaz has missed shots she shouldn't. I think Takash Kish has missed shots. That last one was Varga. But their guards also don't only need to rely on outside shooting. I think they can do a better job of penetrating, drawing fouls, getting to the basket.
Yeah, Torok 0 for 3.
Yeah. Well, if you look at their shooting
Takash
percentages,
Kish
not
0 for 2
possible.
inside the arc. Surprises not more, to be honest. And Dorka Yu has fouled as she goes up for the rebound.
You know, when you're only shooting 22, 21% from three-point range, not that the two-point shooting is any better, but you have a better chance of making it or get to the free throw line and see the ball go in the hoop.
Oh. And offensive foul, Dubé catching Saravia in the face. And Dubé's looking like, I don't believe it. Watch this. No.
I don't think that's a foul. I think she got hit. We saw it. She got hit, but that's just
an
a basketball movement.
extremely difficult call on Dubé.
Only the second team foul though, so at least not so far in foul trouble. Hungary.
Chagas knocks down the three, and there's a foul as well. And this is only going to fuel more energy for Argentina. And Chagas is just unrecognizable from yesterday. She's gone back to her A-star form today. Look at Martinez. But I'm still kind of stunned by that whistle at the other end, to be honest.
Yeah.
That was tough on Dubé. But you know what? When things are not going well for you, things like that happen.
Well, Chagas heading into this game, she was 30% from three, averaging 2 makes a game. And then there you see it. Ooh, Gretter definitely took one. And she is in pain, Jeff.
Well, Torok reached over to see if she was all right. Let's have a look.
Oh, I think she got hit in the eye.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a hard hit, but definitely got a finger in the eye. Was not at all intentional by Torok, like you said. I think we saw Steph Talbot get hit in the eye yesterday as well.
Yesterday or 2 days or 3 days ago. They're all kind of blending in together.
Well, you know, it's game day 4 for us as well, not just the players.
Hungary right now need to lock in and play D and rebound and just do the hard stuff to get back in this game. They need to make up their minds that they're going to, right there.
Yeah. It was her thumb straight to the eye.
It is just slightly odd that she's kind of reaching right there, nowhere near the ball, got her hands out.
I mean, this is your post player having to defend a very good Argentinian point guard, though, in Melissa Gretter. So she is finally going to check out as sure she'll maybe get a little bit of treatment and check on that eye.
Yeah, Siciliano comes into the game. Guana missing.
Nice pass. I think she missed her layup opportunity, though, instead of settling for a little baseline shot.
Ahe in the corner. Leylik. Torok drives in, gets it to go. It's more like it for Hungary.
They also desperately needed that basket, as they have been outscored this quarter by a lot. 10-2, first 2 points of the quarter for Argentina, for Hungary, excuse me.
Shot clock winding down, Saravia has it. Back to Siciliano, it's an air ball.
Okay, so Coach Martinez is getting
Challenge.
a warning right now.
Oh.
Oh.
He's got it.
Technical, because he already got a warning. So he has already got a warning. It might have been the bench warning as well. Remember, that goes to the head coach. You and I were talking about this at dinner with the referees the other day.
Well, type of call that
this could be
doesn't need to be put. I mean, I don't know what he was saying, but gosh, his team's in command. He doesn't need to give any shred of hope to Hungary, who are completely on the back foot. It might just help them. That's more like it. And nice find, nice quick move by Dorka Juhász. That's 3 quick points for Hungary, including the technical free throw. And Dubé going for the steal. And Martinez calls timeout. And I think having a word at the same time with the referee, which the referee did not appreciate.
Still confused about his
technical.
Vamos, 13 segundos. Colo, ¿recibís? Mano en mano, Chagas. Entramos en esta cortina para que vos te metas y jugamos España a ver qué pasa. Que todavía no jugamos España. Ponga una. Caes fuerte. ¿Estamos de acuerdo? Pura, la tocás y te vas al lado contrario rápido. ¿Estamos? Alto normal para España, a ver si podemos hacer un buen tiro. Atrás. Tenemos foul para dar. Tenemos foul. Que no tienen bandeja, chicas. Vamos. Ey, ahora salió la 14. No es más show corto. Están en rojo.
Yeah, so that was the replay of his reaction, appealing for a foul. But I didn't think it was. Ultimately, you just got to let the guys with the whistles do their job. Chagas back in, puts it up and in. Well, she is just feast or famine, and today she's eating at the big table.
Yeah, she's having the kind of game that she had on game day 1 against Australia, where she had 17 points, and then she was quiet against Türkiye.
Nice shot, Aho. Hungary finally starting to see the ball go in the basket. Chagas catches, turns, goes in again, and finally has a little bit of a heat check. Leylik is fouled as she drives in.
Well, it's going to be a passing foul if she was trying to find you as.
Yeah, I mean, there's contact, so.
Yeah, Saravia just a little too aggressive. I think it was more the body than the arms. They were straight up.
Oh, nice inbound pass, and Argentina give away a bunny, an easy one. Dubé with the layup. It's a 4-point game. Seems like Hungary reeling them back in when they were right on the verge of almost going out of the game, and now turnover. Good read by Lelic.
Great job peeling off her player, getting to the corner that helped on the drive.
Now to Uhas, and she is fouled by Chagas. The 4th team foul on Argentina. It's funny how quickly things can change, because it was looking grim for Hungary just a few minutes ago. It feels kind of like Argentina have played them back into the game. Oh, that was close. Lelic. Turka Uhas. Ooh. Back out to Lelic for 3. Takash Kish, that's more like it for Takash Kish. She's got to have that.
Offensive rebound, catch it, keep it high, go up strong.
She needs that aggression in her game. And Martinez will be frustrated because feels like his team was in a great spot, and that's just.
I mean, right there, Juana doing everything she can to box out, and in my opinion, that's the fault of the guards. They have to rebound down and almost kind of sandwich Kiss or try and tip the ball from her getting it from behind.
Takash Kish's struggles to score and continue. She misses the first free throw.
Only 1 point for her. 6 offensive rebounds, though.
She does make the second. Uhas is going to sit down. You do feel, looking at this Hungary team, it feels like some of the exertions has caught up with them in this tournament.
Yeah.
And I think that's part of their struggles. But everybody has to go through it. Cincinnati in the game. Chagas looks a little fresh. Here's Gretter. Cincinnati drives in, and we'll get 2 free throws. Second foul on Turner. Only makes 1 of 2. And this time the foul on Barani, going for the offensive rebound, and that is not a foul that she would want to give away. And the thing is, Barani also is not, she looks really tired. Watch this. Yep. Well, maybe calling it a little tight.
Yeah, I think they've let some things go, and then they've called some weaker calls.
She has nowhere near the energy. Look, I mean, she looks kind of
exhausted,
like out of it a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. Like the body language isn't good, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, sort of that frustration, tired.
And
she's admitting right now. And
really, you know, you need to be, hey, we're winning. 29-25.
Right.
Yesterday's nightmare is in the past. And Takash Kish gets to the line and makes it.
Like you said, you know, I think a lot of people heading into this game would probably have picked Hungary over Argentina. So they're in a good position right now. 3 minutes before half. They can weather this storm in the second quarter by Hungary, then it's anyone's game. And
oh, Greder gets the shot up and makes it right at the buzzer. That's a frustrating one for Hungary. Thought they were going to get the ball back. Lejlik. Takashkish to Torok. And
I don't think Chagas needed to
I don't either.
try and go for the save. I think it would have been Argentina ball. And the last second shot by Greder, you said it, Hungary thought they did just enough defensively to get a stop.
Lejlik gets in and scores. He's one of the veterans getting it done right now. Greder, beautiful bounce pass. Cabrera. She gets it outside to Shintineta, and she's fouled by Torok, so more free throws for Shintineta, who just went 1 of 2.
Well, Shintineta doing a good job realizing that Torok out of position on her closeout, and she was either going to give up a layup or foul. And, well, chose the foul. And that time she goes 2 of 2, though.
Go back to a 5-point lead. Very important final couple of minutes, obviously, for this first half. To me, it's Argentina have to be spot on with their execution. For Hungary, it's just all about making shots and having that intensity up. Here's Dumbai. She gets in and makes a layup. Nobody gets the stop. Nobody steps in front of her. Certainly Hungary having success going to the basket right now. Chagas, beautiful bounce pass. Cabrera, nice play. Argentina. Double team comes, somebody's going to be open. Dumbai, feeling it, got it!
3 people on the ground after that 3-point shot. Dumbai has come out to play also for Hungary. She has 8 points now.
Shot clock winding down. Greder goes the other way. Bounce pass, Cabrera. This time I thought she had it, but she doesn't. But Greder gets it back. And Cabrera's, now Argentina arguing that the ball hit the rim, and the referees were saying, no, it did not.
I think it went right over the basket. Hungary might be able to tie it or take the lead for the first time in this game on this possession.
Going by. Lejlik for 3. Yes, they've taken the lead. What a psychological win that is for Hungary right at the end of the first half. Shintineta turns and scores. What a play. Lejlik trying to commit the foul.
On the ground, but not able to. And you said what a psychological win on that Lejlik 3. But you could say the same thing Here she tries, but she picks up the ball and she's going into her shooting motion. So I think that's a good call by the referee.
And honestly, Shintanetsu would be the last person that I would think that Argentina would be going to in this situation.
Yeah,
and
especially when you have Gretter on the floor, you have Chagas on the floor. So, well, after Leylik knocking down a huge three-point shot for Hungary, she gets called for the foul on the other side and gives an and one three-point play opportunity for Argentina.
She's got 5 points.
A másik mezőnünk, Vikenó és a balról, milyen a befejezés, alig el, és innen segítenek, ide menjen a dobás. Oké? 2-3.
I would think out of the happier of the two coaches right now, it would be Vogie, because his team was really looking like they were about ready to make an early exit, and they've kind of regrouped and come back. And for Martinez, his team has kind of let Hungary off the hook. But this was definitely a big play here late in the first half from Shintanetsu to put Argentina back in front. Now she has another free throw and does not make it. So she's 3 of 5 at the line. Last shot for Hungary. Leylik has to get it up. She does, but misses everything. So Argentina with a narrow lead at the break, 37-36 over Hungary.
Well, Hungary doing a much better job scoring there in the second quarter. They shoot 45%. Argentina, though, 53% and 44 from three-point range. And Hungary out-rebounding Argentina because they have so many offensive rebounds. 22 rebounds in total. 9 of those are on the offensive end. Those are our top scorers. Chagas just doing a great job for Argentina. 13 points done by off the bench. She has 8. Aho 7. Gretter with 8 herself. So I think Argentina have done a good job weathering the storm and the comeback. Hungary, they only scored 13 points in the first quarter, but you and I said they missed easy shots that they should be making. That game should not have been that separate after the first quarter. Not that separate, but I don't think Hungary should have only scored 13 points. End up scoring 23 points in the second quarter. Argentina, on the other hand, only 21. That technical foul by Coach Martinez halfway through the second quarter, you and I kind of questioned it, and I think that gave a little bit of a spark to the Hungarian team as they started to play a lot better after that.
Yeah, I think that was one of the turning points in the game, really, to help. And I'm not blaming the refs either. I mean,
right.
You've got to, as the coach, you've got to have that. You got to know when you're like pushing too hard, especially if you've already been warned. Let them do their job.
Yep.
And,
yeah, he got a warning, right? And that was his, it was gonna, because the refs talked to each other and they said, have you already given him a warning? And they said, yeah, all right, it's a technical. So the warning either went to him or the bench, because he's the one who's punished for the bench as well. Well, we knew this was gonna be an exciting game because there's so much on the line. Neither of these teams can necessarily qualify until we know the results of the other games here today. But if they do get a win, and depending on what happens in the other games, Hungary could qualify today.
So the key is Canada beating Japan, but also for Argentina, Türkiye would need to beat Australia. But anyway, we'll talk more about that when we come back.
This isn't a moment. It's a time unlike any before.
It's not a request, not a maybe, not a someday.
This is now. Feel our presence, built on strength
and drive. Not rising, we are arriving. Not hoping, but owning.
This isn't a moment, it's movement. Constant, relentless.
Every cut, every pass, every shot. Earned. Taken.
Undeniable. The future, it's already here.
Forged in sweat, ruled by queens. When we move, the whole game shifts.
And we're unstoppable in all directions. We own the game.
With the basketball for France, turns the corner, finds Badian, and goes up for two.
It's going to be Onar for three. She has time and knocks it down. And the crowd erupts. But still 10 minutes remaining.
Clark off the Reese screen. Sidestep, deep three! And there's Caitlin Clark for her first triple of the game, and it's the classic sidestep triple. Spins, gets caught by Ryan Howard. Francesca Pasta off the glass is good!
Francesca Pasta.
On the wing, looks to drive. Sidestep, what? Are you kidding? How did that go in? And another block! The block party has begun for Nigeria. Balogun!
Gets it over to Gray, blocked there by Verona. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Kalia Copper with the backdoor cut of her own.
Great pass by Kevin Gray.
San Antonio kicks out to Gonzalez. Gonzalez with our first 4-point play of the night. What a finish by Zaida Gonzalez. Clark, a beautiful pass to Burrell. Ray Burrell to Iriafin. She passes right back out to Becker. Spots up from deep, and it's good for 3 points.
Alamon looks for penetration outside. They keep moving it. Perpetual motion here, Belgium. 2 on the shot clock. Corner ball. And Bunker knocks down the 3.
Are you kidding me? Papa Nicolau says, give it to me. Margot attacks the closeout feed. Bruno inside. Fills it up. It's all right.
Well, there it is. Florencia Chagas, 13 points in the first half, already with 3 made threes. She was shooting 30% heading into this game. She had a big game against Australia on game day 1, 17 points, but she is showing up today for this Argentinian basketball team, and they have needed all 13 of her points as they have a slight 1-point lead over Hungary at half. And, well, let's hope if you're an Argentinian basketball fan, she stays this hot as the game goes on, because we still have 20 minutes left of basketball, and I can guarantee you that Argentina are gonna need her as this game continues to get a win over Hungary. And, well, Hungary off the bench. Rekha Dumbai, 8 points. Almost perfect shooting, 2 of 3 from three-point range. And she has been a big bright spot for a Hungarian team that, well, especially in the first quarter. Second quarter, they were much better. But when they have such a low shooting percentage as a team, she is not participating in that when you look at her shooting percentages compared to the team. So Dumbai with a good job and a nice touch coming in off the bench. She's been a big spark of their 36 points as she's contributed 8 from her in, well, just about the same amount of minutes. She ends up, now she played 9 minutes and she has 8 points. So she is gonna need to continue that as well. Maybe we've seen both coaches change their starting lineups throughout this tournament. Maybe Bolgi will even give her the start in the third quarter. We'll find out about 5 minutes from now as third quarter action will be underway.
So Argentina clinging to a 37-36 lead over Hungary. Chagas kind of set the tone for Argentina early on with 13 points. To me, Shona, it just feels like the game was there for Argentina to really assert themselves.
Right.
They had that opportunity. They were up, their biggest lead. They went up by, how many points was it? It was almost 10 points.
Yeah, almost double digits.
In fact, they were. It was 11 points.
11 points, yeah. 7-0 run.
And it just felt like it was kind of a momentum buster when the technical foul came.
Yep.
So.
Well, Takash Kish getting it done on the boards. Out of her 7 rebounds, 6 of those have been offensive. Leylek with 5 assists, but 6 offensive rebounds, and she still does not have enough points, in my opinion. She has 3 points, and that's just not possible. She needs to get the rebound, go up strong if she's right underneath the basket, and either get fouled, because Argentina, they're too small. They're not gonna be able to stop her. But the number of times that she has brought the ball down or had to dribble before just trying to go and score right away, I think has really affected her offensive efficiency for Hungary.
There's the player there, Duel, who I think, and because you can also see Dumbai come out. There's been twice now in this tournament where Dumbai has been a real factor in these games for Hungary. And Duel has been a factor in all of their games. And I'm just curious maybe if she's going to figure more into this in the second half. You're tempted to always kind of want to lean on your bigs, Takash Kish and Dorka Juhas, but sometimes it's the others that have to step up and kind of get you to the finish line. And it seems like that's a possibility today for this Hungarian team. Four FIBA women's basketball World Cup qualifying tournaments, and this one, China, got a lot of games going on today already. We're on France, and later San Juan, Puerto Rico, and then we'll have also a rest day tomorrow, and then one more day, which no doubt there will be World Cup qualifying places up for grabs. And Australia, the only team here that has assured itself of a qualifying berth. They've already qualified by winning the FIBA Women's Asia Cup. So, and then also you've got Nigeria as the women's AfroBasket winners, United States as the FIBA Women's AmeriCup winners, and Belgium as the FIBA Women's Eurobasket winners. They're all there along with Germany as the host nation. So 11 places up for grabs. And some of those spots have already started being grabbed.
They have, yeah. China.
France.
Today, France last night. And slowly, those 11 spots are trickling. But here, we don't have anyone other than Australia, like you mentioned, who have their ticket because of their win at the Asia Cup last summer. And, well, we might be crowning more people by the end of the day, that's for sure, or booking their tickets, I should say, to Berlin FIBA Eurobasket 2026. These two teams, however, who wins here are gonna have to wait for the second game or possibly until this evening's game, Turkey and Australia going up against each other. So it is gonna be a long day of basketball for us. But there is a lot more on the line here today than has been, maybe, I guess you could say, in the previous 3 days.
I guess right now the longest shots to make it would be Japan since they're 0-3.
Right. But they're not out of the competition unless they lose today.
Yeah.
Then they will be eliminated. Well, Hungary, I think they looked really tired and sluggish for large parts of that first half, Jeff.
I agree. And that's why I think the likes of Duel can help. But we'll see how long it is before she comes into the game. Still waiting for the best from Juhas in this game. Aho gets it to Varga, and Varga knocks it down from the right corner. That's a good play coming out. That's what she's got the reputation as, the shooter.
She's getting the start here in the third quarter instead of Turek, who started the game. Other than that, the same 4 players for Hungary.
Chagas missing from deep. Lejlik. Big question, has Argentina let Hungary off the hook? Lejlik gets in and scores with the layup.
A couple of nice actions for Hungary to start this third quarter.
Almost a turnover for Argentina.
Cabrera starting instead of
Guana.
I really liked Cabrera, though, throughout the games that she's played. I think, I don't know how to put it, because it's not as though statistically she jumps off of the sheet for you, but I think she plays very correct. She does what her team needs at different moments.
Shot clock down to 5. Redder gets it up. Oh, what a finish. To say they needed that one would be the understatement. Need to just kind of calm things down, Argentina,
sure, okay,
right
everything
now.
is all right.
Oh, good D from Redder. Dorka Juhas catches it, goes down, but it's fouled. So free throws.
I do agree with you, kind of watching Barani after every action, she just looks exhausted.
Right there. Chagas as well. Yeah.
You know, you can see Barani going to her knees, tired.
After their win the other night, outside the press conference room, when she left the room with her teammates, she was moving slowly.
She was.
Yeah, so I think it's some different issues.
Okay.
It's not always about effort, it's about dealing with things.
Right.
She makes the second, Juhas. Chagas carried him in the first half. Who is it going to be in the second? Might just be Gretter's half. Oh, Cabrera. And offensive foul. Patient whistle. And I think that was a case of he was waiting for the referee to make the call down low. And then when he didn't,
Martinez.
he made the call. What do you think? You thought they were down? You thought they had their feet set?
I did not think Aho had her feet set. I think it should have been a no call. And Martinez not able to react because he has already picked up one technical foul in the second quarter.
Well, at least he's not reacting. That's good. Braga from deep, misses everything. Lena Aho gets pushed down to the ground by Gretter.
I think it's more Burani and her reactions after, especially defensively. It seems as though it's taking a lot out of her.
Yeah, you can see her just right there. Here's Gretter. Again, nice bounce pass. Cabrera! Her release is something special, isn't it? She really is good.
Just catches, goes right up immediately. Has a nice soft finish around the basket.
That's a three-point play. Wow.
Look at this, look at this. Goes straight up. She's not jumping out of the gym.
She just knows it just needs to be a soft release. Just get it up there, let it fall over the rim. Just get it up. And makes the free throw to tie it. Well, many twists in the tail. Cabrera really operating well down low. Now Barati. Trying to stay with Juhas. As long as she can limit her, she's making a contribution. Now she switches on to Lalick. And Lalick goes up and scores. And a chance for a three-point play. Watch this again.
She's saying Layla hooked her, which I think is pretty accurate, to be honest.
So the three-point play for Hungary puts it back up by 3. Making himself available. Gretter gets it up real quickly. And Chagas reaches in and fouls Dorka.
You feel as though momentum has shifted. Started in the second quarter.
Is Nina Aho okay? Or is this also a fatigue issue?
Can't really take a look as...
Oh, it was already before. Now there's
before.
a shot to the midsection, maybe. She's gonna kind of
well before.
Take her time leaving the game.
That was the clear screen. Didn't see it.
It was.
Looks like she might have got winded.
Yeah. Good job by the camera crew spotting that. And the director. There's a nice jump shot note.
Yeah,
good
he
rebound.
goes in the truck right. He found it for us.
I thought they were just playing Parcheesi out there. Just joking, of course. Here is Victoria Turner. Turn it around. Dorka Juhas with the rebound. Putting it up. And, oh, the ball goes through Shinkanet's hands, and she gets it back but falls down. It's turning into a tough slog here for Argentina.
Yeah. They just have They have no momentum. They have no control of the pace of the game, offensively or defensively right now.
Chagas for three, yes! Well, they're gonna have to make some of those shots.
If there are three players, I should say, on the court right now.
Yes, getting it down low, gets it up, and is fouled. Scintinetta.
Yeah, coming from behind, I think she committed the foul, no? Let's take a look. Scintinetta, 13. Oh, was it on Mongo?
I'll tell you.
I think it might have been on Mongo.
Mongo, it was.
Scintinetta wanted to try and have the foul going against her because she has no fouls, knowing that her teammate Mongo.
I spoke to Scintinetta's mother. I said, "Are you Chagas' mother?" She goes, "Scintinetta."
Oh, really?
It's Chagas is sitting in front. Okay.
Practice your Spanish, your South American Spanish?
I did. Here is Mongo. And the foul. Chagas again, putting some pressure. I do think that Chagas has it within her to have a huge game here. She's that type of player.
Had a big game.
Yeah, she has the type of game, though, that she can go for a big number with Barani. Well, Scintinetta, I think, not in her skill set, handling the ball. Lalick to Uhas.
Oh, how did that not go in? Those were the kind of shots that she was making at, what, a 95% clip on game day one?
Wasn't even in doubt.
She was making harder shots, I should say.
And throwing the ball over Turner. This time Barani gets the call to go in her favor. I think it's because those arms are a little bit locked up. Chagas for three. And here is Türkiye has losing it out of bounds. I think she needs to sit down for a while. She looks
Getting
gassed.
a little fatigued, yeah.
Chagas' mother is on the left. See the blonde hair.
Okay. So we have.
I'm a fan. Oh, nice pass down low, Mongo. And Hungary fell asleep. And with that, Argentina reclaim the lead. 47-46.
It is because, what, two minutes ago, 2 game clock minutes ago, I said I feel like momentum, speed, nothing is on Argentina's side. And, well, we've seen it especially here. Game of runs.
Futás folytatódjon, jó? Utána szélesítsük meg, majd döntsétek el. Másik, amit tudunk játszani, all side. Mert a all side-ban azért nem tudjuk lejátszani. Átveszed a bal, és ebből a székből, hogyha itt el akarják váltani, most lehet itt megvillanni. Az jó, nice up pick and roll, vagy megfelelődik.
Well, you couldn't be any more even regarding your assists, turnovers, and steals categories.
I always like hearing another coach speaking a foreign language like Hungarian, and then you hear the words pick and roll.
Or 5-side. He has said that, you know.
at this bad, I think. And here is Juhes. Can she summon up something special here? And Dombaj. This is from the baseline. Coming out of the timeout. Greder. Oh, it down. That is huge. And she looks like she might have hurt her ankle.
Well, might need to take her out.
Pending. Turner, she might like this situation. Goes up. And great follow by Takash.
Finally, an offensive rebound by Takash and an automatic instant putback.
Greder puts it up again. Turner did just enough to affect the shot, I think. Takash going to get it. Oh, look at that. Nice pass.
Big to big action. Takash to a cutting Dorka Juhes. And this is what you expect from Hungary.
That is a shot across the bows right there from Hungary. Mungo hasn't really been able to connect from deep today. Hungary aware of her threat. Greder just to the baseline. Well, just as I say that, she puts it up and grazes the net. So Greder does come out. I don't know if it's an injury or if it's...
I think when she hit that three, she might have just landed slightly on the toes of the shoe of Yvonne Turner. So maybe just a little, not necessarily an ankle tweak, but an ankle shock, I guess you could say.
Yeah. Going by from the corner. Well, there you go. Continues to be an X factor.
Yeah. She has been, in my opinion, the X factor for this Hungarian team all game, even though that's her first basket of the second half.
Foul on Nina Aho. Third foul, Nina Aho. Looks like she's needs a rest as well. Yeah, big play.
She's got beat up a little bit today. I would actually say both these teams are kind of hobbling after a lot of actions. You don't really... I think Greder is a very tough player, and that's twice now that she's kind of had to go out. She went out in the first because of getting poked in the eye. You don't normally see her slow to get up.
Siciliano making both free throws. That's huge. Lalick avoiding the turnover. Aho. Lalick has it. Travels.
They got lucky, Argentina.
Yeah, because they're out of
Siciliano
position.
takes a risk trying to go for the steal, doesn't come up with it. Mungo has been exceptionally quiet here today.
Yeah, she just attempted that one and only grazed the net.
Yeah.
Guana goes in, gets blocked by Takash. Takash playing a little angry right now.
Yeah, Guana going up against Takash is the matchup that Coach Martinez wants.
Lalick, her pass. Oh, looked like it was intercepted. Dombaj gets it back. It's going to be Hungary basketball. Watch this again, Dombaj. Well, it depends whether or not Siciliano had any ball. Look at this block. Not in here. Get it out of here. Yeah. Standing tall. Takash. Like about to expire. Lalick puts it up mid-range. That's her shot. Argentina with a chance to get back in front, coming up on the 11-minute mark in the game. Chagas dribbles into the paint. Cincinnati now goes to work, and I think they've learned not to go up against Takash Kish. Look again. Feels like Takash Kish has gotten a second win.
I think she's also maybe figured out how to play against these Argentinians.
Here she is. Fouled by Siciliano.
It's going to be 2 free throws, so Takash Kish going to the free throw line for Hungary. Before this game, she was 100% from the line, but today, only 50%, 3 of 6 before these free throws.
Cincinnati goes out of the game, takes a seat. Cabrera. No, excuse me. Greder back into the game. Good work from Cincinnati today, now fixing her hair. Oh, this is the second one, so it's a 2-point lead. And Argentina tied to take the lead. In the final minute of the third quarter. Juana gets it. Where's she throwing that?
Oh, we have a foul.
A hold on Takash Kish or a push
Did you
on
see it?
Juana.
I was watching the ball, wondering who she was passing to, so let's take a look.
It's on Dombay,
Oh.
yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I was watching the ball, so I just thought it was a pass to no one. It's Dombay. How many times have we seen that today in this game, though? Started early in the first quarter, sorry, for Hungary. Some fouls at the end of shot clocks that just was not necessary.
A few times by Hungary, definitely.
Yeah.
So here's Guana. Every opportunity important in this game right now. There's a good parent section. Living and dying on every shot.
Like a little bit of stress, and Dorka Uas checking into the game. Game is tied, 28 seconds, so most likely last offensive possession for Hungary. Coach doesn't want to take a timeout.
4-second difference from the game clock on the shot clock, so Hungary get it. Good job, Cincinnati.
Oh.
Exceptional play. She was out of bounds.
She was already out of bounds, but
great
nice
work.
Yeah, great heads-up play. Good defensive action there. Who was it?
Cincinnati.
No, but
Saravia trying to save it. Oh no, she's out of bounds.
I think it was Guana, defending Dorka, and she tipped it.
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati?
Yeah.
Yeah, so nice heads-up play. Not coming up with the steal, but just tipping it.
Here is Lalick from 3, doesn't go. You has had it, they took it early, so now Argentina with a chance.
They got lots of time, they don't.
Raviolo in the game, she's gotta go. Steps back for the 3, good! Incredible! And Argentina go back in front.
As Jeff says, are you kidding me? Outstretched arms of Takash Kish. And Raviolo, who's played very limited minutes, maybe the biggest three-point bucket of this game.
I think she just came in to give Siciliano a rest. She was looking to make a pass, and there was nobody there. And Argentina, a roller coaster day for them. They lead it 57-54 over Hungary. 10 minutes remaining.
Oh, shooting. Hungary doing a much better job. Free throws, though, 10 of 16, only 62%. That could be something worrying as we head into this fourth quarter. If you are a Hungarian basketball fan, and much better second quarter, third quarter for Hungary than we saw to start the game. But every time Hungary kind of has momentum, takes the lead, has things going their way, they're just not able to put Argentina behind them and really pull away by any significant amount of points. Argentina, on the other hand, game seems like it's becoming more and more difficult, but they're still up 3 with 10 minutes left to play. I think Barani looks gassed. She looks absolutely exhausted. I think maybe she has nagging injuries, things going on, but you have 10 minutes left to play. It's not a do or die game, but boy, a loss here today could be very costly.
Scanning that QR code to get courtside 1891, the app, or you can also log in via the web to watch FIBA games, FIBA live streams, and extended highlights. One thing, I really think that as we see our Hungarian friend, the Argentinian team quite possibly qualifies as the biggest surprise of this tournament.
If they qualify,
they
absolutely.
have, well, that they've been competitive in every game. I mean, they've been right there. Nina Aho pulls up and knocks down the big jump shot. Left wide open. Almost daring her to take it, and she does. Excellent work from Aho.
9 points.
Taga's beautiful bounce pass. Cincinetta travels. She thought she was fouled.
Yep.
A shuffle
1, 2,
stop.
3, yep.
Chance for Hungary to go back in front, reclaim the momentum.
Defensively here, they're going underneath screens because I don't think they want to put their big defenders in a situation where they have to recover on a Takash Kish or a Dorka Uaz. But then you're going to leave, you have a Lalick, you have Aho who shot the ball well, and Dombai who have shot the ball well from outside today.
Ball gets away, but Aho gets it back. Dombai for 3. And Takash Kish with the rebound, gets it to Lalick. And Hungary have moved back in front.
Again, we need to talk to our statistician and record holder because Takash Kish right now and what she's doing on the offensive boards.
Better. Last bucket at the end of the third quarter gave the lead, but now it's 2 consecutive points. And that was not a good finish from Cabrera.
No, I think she should have been able to just catch quickly and go up with her right hand.
11 boards for Takash Kish. Hungary perhaps sensing it. Here's Uaz for 3. She knocks it down. And Dorka Uaz has finally arrived.
If there's any point in the game where you need your star to step up, it is the fourth quarter. Takash Kish, 8 offensive rebounds tonight. Today, I should say.
Greater gets blocked by Dorka Uaz. And Cabrera could not control herself, and Cincinetta goes down. Hungary with numbers. 2 Argentinians very slow to get back. I think they missed a chance. Aho puts it up from deep. And again, another offensive rebound for Takash Kish. That's 9?
9 offensive rebounds for Takash Kish here today against Argentina, and we still have 7:30 left to play. And talking about giving your team extra chance opportunities, she has more or less done it alone. As a team, they have 14, and she has 9.
Yeah, they only have 6 second chance points.
That is crazy.
Well, Argentina left the court at the end of the third quarter. feeling much better about themselves after the three-pointer by Raviolo, and here they are now trailing by 4. The referees need to go review something. So it's about the amount of time.
I still question, like, what did we do before video replay? And, you know, referees being able to go and check these kinds of things.
Well, what did we do before the telephone was invented? We used to send letters.
I wasn't around then, though, so just a Perrier pigeon over to the referee saying, hey, three more seconds on the clock, buddy.
When you're coaching during these times and they're reviewing, you can see, I guess it's a great
extra
opportunity.
timeout.
Yeah,
it's an extra timeout. And, you know, either talk about what you want to do defensively in the next offensive possession. But, yeah, it's you take the opportunity for sure. Well, Hungary, more time added there. Not what they want, as they want the clock to go as fast as possible. Argentina, on the other hand, will appreciate the extra couple of seconds, being down by 2 possessions.
And Takashkish has it knocked out of her hands.
Knocked out, or she just fumbled it.
Looked like Barani reached in, but could be fumbleitis. I wonder if that little delay could help one of these teams. And it was, and a foul. Yep. Wrapped up Cabrera.
And
Lalick sits down. Dombe back in. Dubé back in. Credit zigzagging away, lofts it over the head, and Cabrera goes up and takes a very difficult shot. Hungary now in the ascendancy, leading by 4. Dombe thought about it. Now Barani gets out on her. Dubé, they get it to Uhas. It's knocked away into the hands of Greder, and this is where she's tough to stop. She brings it back, gets it to the corner to Chagas, who drives in and misses the shot. I think Martina is getting desperate, appealing for a foul. Well, Chagas saying she got hit in the face. Oh, Dombe has it stolen by Greder again. Now quickly up to Mungo, and this will be a transition bucket for Mungo.
Argentina needed that easy bucket. So a couple possessions, getting the job done on the defensive end that time. An easy look for Argentina. Fast break points, 10 for Argentina and only 0 as we have a quick foul going against Cabrera on the other end.
That was their first bucket of the quarter.
The good news for them is that Hungary, other than the first couple possessions of the 4th quarter, have not scored either. And Cabrera there getting called for a little bit of a knee push on the catch.
4 fouls on her. And Uhas misses Takashkish. And a foul called on Cabrera, and that is it. Boy, what a way to foul out of the game for Cabrera.
Mungo also, let's take a look. I don't know how Uhas misses this.
Yeah, she's kind of pushing back.
It's what you're taught, though, how to box out, to be honest. Like, I'm not, you know, what else is she supposed to do? Just give up the rebound to Takesh Kish? No.
Well, they're hoping that Guana plays as well as she did at the end of the second quarter. It's a 2-point lead for Hungary, 14 seconds on the shot clock. Now, the three-point shot, no good from Torok. I don't know that that's the shot they want. Greder got open. Elects not to take it. Oh, that's a push off from Munger. Oh, boy, I think Barani got away with one. Here's Chagas wide open. Yes! Big time! And look who's back in front. And it's Chagas having the game of her life. 19 points.
Florencia Chagas, 19 points, 17 on game day 1. She is coming up big when Argentina needs her the most.
Lelic answers for Hungary. And we are in winning time. Hungary leading 63-62. Chagas again. Follows up the miss. And she's fouled after grabbing the offensive rebound by Lelic. That is foul number 4 on Lelic. Hungary have a whole host of players with 3 fouls. Remember, Argentina just lost their top post player in Cabrera. Mungo drives in. Oh, good hands by Lelic. Mungo misses.
Not the best offensive possession there for Argentina after coming up with that offensive rebound.
Torok downloaded Takesh Kish, and there's the layup from Dubé, and the foul has been called. Wow. So Chagas picks up the foul. That's number 4 on her.
Cabrera already on the bench, 4 fouls on Mongo as well. Who's there? Oh,
free throws are important.
Almost comes up with it. Hungary is struggling from the free throw line today.
Yep, 10 of 16. Four minutes to go. Chagas to the baseline. Brings it back out. Shot clock about to expire. Oh, Barani looked like she was going to pass it. She puts it up and scores! Unreal! How in the world did that go in?
I don't know. I think what is more crazy is Barani. Her first 2 points of the game are an and 1 as shot clock is winding down. Take a look. She shoots with about 1 second left. And late to the help side is Torok.
And makes the free throw to tie the contest once again. It was Takesh Kish with the foul. She's got...
She only has...
Okay, she's only got 2. So, Dumbai for 3. Yes! All game long, she's hit shot after shot.
Dumbai has to be close to a career high in a senior jersey as well, I think.
14 points. Here is Chagas for 3. And misses everything. Excuse me, 14, yeah, for Dumbai. Every time it feels like one team reclaims the initiative, the other team comes back and knocks down a big shot.
last time was done by, who's had a big game off the bench for them. 5 for 8 shooting total, 4 of 6 from 3-point range.
That's incredible. Dubé, Toto. Come by this time, drives in, tries to get the foul, doesn't get it. Now Mungo in the open floor. A chance for Argentina. Elects to bring it back out to Gretter, and she drives in and is fouled. That is the 4th team foul on Hungary.
And Gretter wanting the unsportsmanlike foul. And referees say no, it was just a reach-in hold. Well, no surprise here, the referees are actually discussing right now, and they are going to go ahead and review it to see if they can upgrade this foul to an unsportsmanlike. So that would be 2 free throws and the ball for Argentina. We saw the replay quickly.
I'm not
sure. There's a lot of non-ball contact, though. Again,
you can dissect it as we look at it.
All right. Not necessarily this angle.
To me, it looks like she's
can go either way.
To me, okay, now this is a different angle here where it looks a little more brutal. To me,
it looks less like she's playing the ball on this angle.
Yes, it does. You're right. I think they might call this. I think because she started playing the ball after she already made contact with the body. I don't feel good about this for Hungary.
Well, Hungary shooting 10 of 17 from the free throw line, so they're at 59% in the game. Argentina, on the other hand, are 13 of 15. And, well, let's see. Yeah.
So they do call the unsportsmanlike.
And just like the technical foul on Coach Martinez in the second quarter, this could be a big momentum changer for Argentina.
If they make their free throws. And today they're 13 of 15. And Gretter does sink the first. Argentina family cheering section.
Look a little stressed right now.
They are.
So Gretter makes both her free throws. No surprise, she has been a great free throw shooter throughout the course of her career.
Now Argentina with a chance to go back in front. Pass to the corner. Chagas pump fake, goes base. Oh, gets swatted by Dorka! That was an elite swat.
Try and go inside to Dorka.
Dorka gets it, turns, and scores. Gets it done on both ends of the floor. Dorka Juhas. 11 points, 9 rebounds. Boy, she is very quietly coming up to a double-double. Gretter back to Barani, it's open. Yes! This Argentina team is refusing to die!
Barani, 5 points, all of them coming here in the second half of the fourth quarter. Second part of the fourth quarter, I should say.
Come by again, how could you leave her open? That's got to be the biggest no-no in this game, the way they shot it. Unbelievable.
Reka Dombai having the game of her life for Hungary.
Shot clock down to 5. Gretter for 3. Yes! Oh my gosh!
And the coach, I think both coaches are looking at their players right now saying, what are you guys doing?
It's almost as if they were daring her to shoot it. Dubai has it. We're tied at 73. I don't know if these players have enough energy to go to overtime. Juhas with a nice turnaround. And she's got 13. One minute remaining in this thriller of a Women's World Cup qualifier between Argentina and Hungary. Greder again, keeps it, goes up, and scores! Dazzling drive by Melissa Greder.
Melissa Greder coming alive offensively for Argentina as it is a tie game. Takash Kish checking back in. It's no timeout, it was just a substitution. So 46.3 seconds. I agree with you, Jeff. I don't know if they have it in them to go into overtime. Neither team.
Well, just unbelievable exchanges, especially in this fourth quarter. Lalick guarded by Chagas. Chagas got 4 fouls. Lalick again, goes in, takes a tough shot. She doesn't score. Trying to get to the line. She's slow to get up. Argentina have an advantage. Greder goes back inside, bounce pass, and Argentina taking the lead with Guada. And Greder has pulled the strings in this fourth quarter.
What a job by Argentina and the veteran Melissa Greder. She suited up back in 2011 at the FIBA Americas Championships at that time for Argentina. She played in that 2018 World Cup team. She has been the heart and soul, and she is now the director of this Argentinian offense. The last few possessions. A 2-point game, we have 21.5, and we have a Hungary timeout. They don't necessarily need to advance the ball, because then they'll only have 14 seconds on the shot clock, and that will give the ball back to Argentina. And Coach Martinez and the staff have 2 timeouts remaining. Hungary, you want to run, in my opinion, you want to take it out in the backcourt. You want to run a system. You want to take a little bit of time off the clock, but you don't want to take too much time off the clock, because if you do miss, you want the opportunity to offensive rebound. If not, go for a steal and then a foul, and then have another offensive possession.
Argentinian parents in prayer. Well, Greder with 20 points, 7 assists. Chagas with 19 points. And for Hungary, Dumbai has really moved front and center with 17 points, 15 rebounds to go with her 6 points for Takash Kish, 16 points for Rika Lalick, and 6 rebounds, 6 assists, and 15 points, 9 rebounds, and 2 blocks for Dorka Juhas. I mean, it is a stat fest in this game. Many talking points. Now it comes down to execution.
Well, no surprise, they take it out in the backcourt. Let's see who they want to get the ball to.
Lalick has her head down. Clock down to 8. They get it to Takash Kish. Takash Kish goes in. She goes under, and she's fouled. The captain has done it. Unbelievable.
I was gonna say you could maybe foul before because of the way that Hungary has shot the ball from the free throw line.
Yeah, that might not have been a bad shout.
And instead they foul on the shot. So Mongo going out, and Takash Kish, well.
And I think right now,
interesting, we have a timeout.
So this ties it, yeah.
Is it to
freeze
ice freeze the ice or freeze the free throw shooter? I think the way that she's shooting the free throws today, you don't necessarily have to ice her anyway.
I mean, obviously she has to make it. If she doesn't make it, you've got to box out. And if she does make it, he has to draw up a play.
But he also has another timeout, so he could
advance the ball.
He could call a timeout again.
Okay. Well, he'll have to. They'll have to. No, clearly. I mean, Greder could go coast to coast in maybe 4 seconds.
No, for me, you have to call a timeout and advance the ball.
Yeah.
I think this was just about
freezing
her and putting the pressure on her.
And she hasn't been perfect at the line today.
She has not been perfect at the line today. She doesn't necessarily shoot a lot of free throws, but she is an 84% free throw shooter in the Spanish league this season.
She's 4 of 8 at the line today. What is she shooting in Spain?
84% in Euro Cup. She's in the mid-70s, so it's not as though over the course of her career she's a bad free throw shooter. It's just here today, she hasn't seen it go in, but
if she doesn't make it, there's going to be a mad scramble for the ball, and she doesn't make it. And it's Barani that has it, and look at that. With 0.9 seconds remaining.
Well, 0.9 seconds, call a timeout because you have one.
And this is Layla saying they want to challenge it.
I think that's a smart idea. Go ahead and challenge it. You have your challenge, use it. Thing is, coach can also use his challenge right now and then draw up a play if they do get the ball with 0.9 seconds.
You know, the referees could review this on their own. It doesn't have to be a challenge.
Well, Barani, very, very slow to get up at the bottom of your screen.
This, by the way, this ball went off of UHAS. I saw it when they just showed the replay.
You did?
Yeah, I think they got it right. We'll look at it again. And more and more looks like the overtime game that probably neither team wants. Watch this. Right, so it's Barani here, and then UHAS comes up. Right there, that last tip, and then it just depends.
But she's also out of bounds.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So for me, if she's touching the ball, her knees are out of bounds. It's
already.
automatically. It doesn't matter that
right.
it went off Barani after.
Yeah, you're right. Do you think this is Mission Impossible for either team, Shona? Just hearing the Mission Impossible music.
Well, both coaches Volji is with his players trying to draw up a play for them. I think if this is Argentina ball, you have to go ahead and call a timeout to advance the ball. 0.9 seconds, you're not gonna get it. No Christian Leitner's on the team.
100%. 100% you advance, you called the timeout. Yeah. So they will advance it now, and with 0.9 seconds, that's enough time to catch and shoot. And you hate it for Takash Kish, but she could have iced this. I think she could have iced this. Had she made, well, with 3.6 seconds left, Argentina still would have been able to call the timeout.
Yeah. Oh yeah, had she made it. And they would have had, you know, 3.6 seconds is a lot of time. You can catch, drive to the basket easily. You can have 1-2 passes to get into a shot. There, a quick look at the shooting percentages. So 0.9 seconds, that's a catch and shoot. It's gonna have to be no passes, so they're gonna have a creative action on the side slop here to get a shot off.
And you remember, if it does go to overtime, Argentina will not have Cabrera.
I think if this goes to overtime, I think Hungary has the advantage, as you see.
Shintanita's mother. Shintanita's mother
That is some stress that she is holding right now. Well, the other thing you don't want to do is you don't want to foul. We actually have 1.3 seconds on the clock. The referees, when they went to their the challenge by the coach, noticed that the clock should be at 1.3. So maybe a quick dribble and a shot, but either way, for me, there's no time to make a pass unless it's a tip pass really close to someone. You don't want to get an offensive foul. You and I have been there before, remember? Italy, Zandalicini.
Eurobasket women 2017. So they put 1.3 seconds on the clock. Raviola gets it in to Greder. And Raviola doesn't get it up in time. Well guarded by Hungary. So overtime for these tired players. 77-77, Hungary and Argentina get ready for OT. And looking at the numbers, both teams have shot it well from deep.
Hungary, it's a free throw shooting though for Hungary. I mean, they had a chance to win this. And
that was kind of symbolic of their whole day with free throws.
The biggest concern right now, you said it, Jeff. I mean, both these teams look tired all game long. At different times, they showed energy. Different players showed different kinds of energy. But for the most part, I think they're feeling the 4 games in 5 days right now. And that being said, 5 extra minutes and no Cabrera, no Mungo. I think Hungary right now have the advantage heading into overtime.
Now, this is the first overtime game, is that right?
This is the first overtime game that you and I have had here.
In this group, yeah. It was close going to overtime, Canada, Türkiye, but did not. And then Argentina, Türkiye also was a thriller. And now if you're the players of both teams, you figure about everything that's happened, you lock in. This is your big chance. This overtime period could determine whether or not you go to the FIBA Women's Basketball World Cup. I mean, right now, depends on other results, but still. And this FIBA Women's World Cup qualifying tournament has definitely delivered on excitement,
especially our group.
This one.
And this one, Wuhan's had some exciting.
Oh, yep. Here we go. What is it that they want? Slow to get into a bounce pass to Barani. She goes up, and that was the same spot where she made that incredible shot and had a 3-point play. Argentina basketball here on the throw and inbounds. Assuming they'll try to get it to Chagas, although any one of them could hit a shot. Can't see Barani going inside. She gets out. Ooh. So they reset it to 14. Here's Greta again. Shot clock about to expire. They get it. Saravia puts it up, and it was long.
It was a good shot. It looked on, though. Again, I just feel like defensively as well. No Mongo, no Cabrera.
Aho drives in. No success, and now Chagas with the 4 fouls brings it up. And Greta picks it up and in, puts it in. Okay, Chagas only has 3 fouls. I thought she had 4. And Lalick does have 4 fouls. But she's not. Let's see, she is in the game. She's on the ball right now for Hungary.
Well, you still need to defend, even though Lalick has 4 fouls as well, though, so.
Yeah. Aho.
Oh. I think she should have gone up on her own with that. And if she had missed, you would have passed to, you had Dorka Uez there for the offensive rebound.
Reaching in, dangerous with those 4 fouls. She's got to be careful.
The thing is,
Greta lost the handle.
Yvonne Turner, we haven't seen her a lot in the 4th quarter.
Aho down to Uez, and it gets away from her. Now Chagas
this is where, you know, you have a 5-on-4, but Argentina are slow to transition into offense, and I think that's the fatigue, as they're just running a simple pick and roll and asking Gretter to create something.
Ooh, good pass. Shot clock it's about to expire. Sarabia gets in, shares it to Guana, puts up a difficult shot. And again, it's Kish with another rebound. That's number 16 on the day. And Dombay catches and puts it up and in. 19 points for Rika Dombay.
Not getting back defensively, and Rika Dombay. This has to be a career high, in my opinion, with the senior team for her.
And also consider the magnitude of the game. Chagas gets in, kind of leans in on Uhas. Got the space and then missed a shot, and that is number 5 on, number 4 on Chagas.
Number 4.
And you can see that Uhas is absolutely exhausted.
Both these teams just look absolutely exhausted.
Dorka Uhas with 15 points, 10 rebounds. Ahu out, Dubé in. Yeah, he really has kind of narrowed the rotation down.
I mean, with the way that Dombay has been playing, absolutely, she should be on the court right now. Dubai has had a better offensive game, as well as Aho, than a player like Turner. She hasn't scored today, has the 3 fouls.
She gathers herself and makes the first to put Hungary in front. She really has had, I would suggest quietly, an awesome game. I mean, she has
16 points.
Exhausted.
Yeah.
Bends the knees, makes both, 17 points, 10 rebounds, couple blocks.
Yep. I agree with you, though. It's kind of been quiet to watch.
Better thought about it. Takashi is trying to stick with her. Here's Guana, catches it, turns, gets it up, and Gretter gets in there for the rebound, but can't stay in bounds, can't bring it. Teammates help her up. It's Hungary now with the advantage. If they score here, it could be their day. And moving screen on Takashi Kish. I was about to say the best case scenario for Argentina right now, because they're struggling at the offensive ends to score off a turnover.
Gretter taking one for the team on both ends of the court, as we have a substitution. Guana going out, missed a couple shots here in overtime.
Gentinetta comes back in.
Gentinetta. I think Argentina needs to play with a little bit more movement now, instead of just relying on a pick and roll with Gretter. It's asking her to do way too much.
Sarabia, short jumper, misses everything. And the foul on Gentinetta, and I don't understand why going to Sarabia right now is your best option. To me, you go with...
You make the extra pass and pass to Chagas, maybe?
Yeah, either Chagas or go back to Gretter.
Yeah, she just overshot that by about a meter. I agree, Barani hasn't had many touches as well.
Kish, she could have made a free throw to put her team in the lead late in the first, late at the end, fourth quarter. And this is this one.
Well, Barani just walked in while Kish was shooting the free throw.
She's now 4 of 9, now 5 of 10. It's a 3-point game. Argentina set it up again. Gretter pulls up, misses. Uhas with the rebound.
Argentina have only scored 2 points here in overtime. Not that Argentina have scored a lot more. They do have the advantage, though.
Shot clock down to 5. Hungary taking a lot of time off the clock, but have they left enough time? And yes, they call the foul, and she gets into the lane right with 2.1 seconds left on the shot clock. And Lalick makes it effectively a two-possession game.
Yeah, that's what the difference is. Two-possession game. Can she put them up 5?
And she does. Still not a done deal yet for Hungary.
Well, Argentina, Coach Martinez is going to use his only timeout right now. And I think he's going to have to come up with a quick basket, quick play, but then also have something prepared for them on the next possession, because they're down 2 possessions and he only has 1 timeout, and he's used it now.
So just as a reminder, Hungary will qualify if they win this game, and then Canada beat Japan next, the next game. And Argentina will be out of contention if they lose this game, and if Canada win against Japan and Türkiye beat Australia.
So both teams are going to be watching no matter what.
It'll be an upset if Türkiye beats Australia later tonight. So I think that they'll still have their chances.
But let's say Hungary wins, because they're up 5 right now. We have 43 seconds left. They're both going to be watching that Japanese Canada game very, very closely.
And it has to be said that had Argentina won at the end of regulation, or if Hungary were going to lose this game, we could have said, well, they definitely had their chances to win it. And we could say the same thing about Argentina. They have had their chances. It's on them.
Well, Raviolo into the game for Argentina. She did knock down that big 3-point shot at the end of the 3rd.
So they advance the ball, interestingly. They got 14 seconds. Did you expect them to advance the ball?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Here we go. And the ball thrown to Chagas. And it goes out of bounds, and now it's looking like Argentina are going to need a miracle. They're going to have to try to force a turnover. And a technical foul, and he is gone. Martinez is just picked up his 2nd technical, so he has to leave the arena.
Well, it is going to be.
I don't think that the Hungarian fans show much sympathy up in the stands right now.
1 free throw and the ball for Hungary.
Boy, how good has Lalick been as well? She has really delivered late in the game.
Yeah, especially with her free throw shooting.
18 points, 7 assists, 6 rebounds, and has done what she's needed to do. 5 points separate these two teams right now. And these points can be important as well for Hungary. Don't forget, here is Lalick putting it up from deep. And that's going to ice the victory. And now it just depends how much will they win by. Gretter goes the other end, misses. And Shintanetta.
And that's going to be it. If it wasn't it before. Coach Martinez showing a little bit of frustration at the end of the game. I think he was complaining about fouls that were called before, called or not called before. And Chagas picks up a foul, so that is going to be her.
And I don't know that this helps
foul.
them, because again, if they get into a situation where, because this is Hungary's 2nd win, and Argentina could still end up with their.
It's not over for Argentina. It's become a lot more complicated.
Yeah.
But it's absolutely not over.
And I think this is actually, if it's helping anybody, it's helping Japan, because they still play Argentina. So they would have a chance to beat them. Here we go, and Greder gets it up and a foul called.
You said it. I think Argentina had their opportunities, maybe a few more opportunities than Hungary did.
Yeah.
In the course of this entire game.
Yeah, and there's honestly, Shona, there's no need to kind of lose it at the end like Martinez did, because it's only made the situation worse. And I think he's supposed to be out of the ring, not watching this right now.
Where is he?
He was somewhere watching. And Sarabia has fouled, so that's more free throws, and that's not good basketball.
This is not what you want to do. You do not want to foul, and you do not want this lead to grow.
And the Argentina bench needs to get control. Argentina's bench has lost control.
Are they yelling at the Hungary bench or the scores table? I think they're talking about the foul count.
Right, possibly. Okay. Oh, and Juhas steals it right at the end. Can you imagine if she'd been able to score that? That would have been the ultimate rubbing the salt in the wound. And Hungary take a giant step towards the FIBA Women's Basketball World Cup by winning in overtime, 92-81 over Argentina. And if Canada can win against Japan, they will be in.
Well, there are the statistics, very even and no surprise. Only 69% from the free throw line. Reka Lelic, big time at the free throw line at the end of the game. They out-rebounded Argentina by 21 though, Jeff. 19 assists, 15 turnovers for Hungary. And, well, Hungary, the last women standing in a battle of fatigue. Reka Lelic, 24 points. What about Reka Dubai? Both Rekas showing up big for Hungary, and Dorka Juhas just carried this team to a big-time win over Argentina. Melissa Greder, if she retires after this, doesn't look like she needs to, but she will go down as one of the best South American point guards Argentina has ever had, and you have to feel for her. 24 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists, 8 of 8 from the free throw line. She did absolutely everything under her control to try and get her team a win tonight. I thought Florencia Chagas was great all game long as well. 19 points, almost played the entire game, except for when she had to check out because she picked up the 5 fouls. And it is not over for Argentina, but it has become a lot more complicated.
It has, and TCL player of the game, it could be any. Reka Lelic gets it, and she richly deserves the TCL player of the game award. She was gritty. You could have picked, honestly, it wouldn't have been surprising if a few of those others, but she richly deserves it. And I want to make one thing really clear, Shona. I feel like Argentina, I'm not sure how much better they could have played. I mean, they played well.
They played really well.
They didn't rebound well, but they've got limitations. You know, it's all about getting the maximum out of what they, getting the best out of what they do, and they had the ball right at the end of the game
to bounce back after the game that they had against Canada and to play like this. I know it's hard and I know it hurts, but I hope that you can look back and said, you know what, we did absolutely everything we needed to do. And unfortunately, it didn't go our way, but you said it. They had 1.3 seconds and they didn't even get a shot off.
Yeah.
I know Coach Martinez is mad about the foul count. I think Hungary committed 24, 25 fouls, Argentina 29. They went to the free throw line, and the difference is Hungary went more to the free throw line, but they missed. So, you're kind of saying, all right, so Argentina went to the free throw line 19 times. They scored 17. Hungary went 29 times, but they only scored 20. The 3 points doesn't make it up, but I think that's what Coach Martinez is upset about, and the players are upset about.
It's just as, to me, it's a silly argument. It's been a hard game.
Yeah.
These players don't take away from the beauty, from the efforts of both of these teams. They're exhausted. They put on a show. It wasn't always beautiful, but they're playing with heart and soul, and that's what it's all about. They're playing for their countries, and they come out and they lay it all on the line. And you feel bad for the players from Argentina, but this is a competition, and you got to really pay tribute to Hungary, because there were numerous times when they could have folded their tent and gone away. They did not. And let's don't forget that technical foul in the first half was costly. It wasn't
Second quarter,
It wasn't just momentum changing. It was a technical free throw, and this game finished tied at the end of regulation.
Yeah.
So, you know, you can look at it like that as well. So just another terrific day here in Istanbul, and 92-81 Hungary win it over Argentina. So Canada take on Japan next. If they win, Canada, Hungary, no, they will be in the FIBA Women's Basketball World Cup. Türkiye then take on Australia in the nightcap. And we always know those are a lot of fun. So once again, 92-81 Hungary win it after overtime over Argentina. Thanks for watching. So just as a reminder, Australia, Belgium, China, Spain, Nigeria,